Here are 3 powerful tips in excellent real estate customer service. Tip number 1, respond quickly. Listen, in the real estate world, when your client is anxious and they don't know the answer and they're not sure which options they have, and timing is everything, and there are deadlines and all sorts of things happening, 1 hour is probably like a month in their world. So the more responsive you can be, the more peace you're going to bring to your client. So in our world, we have different technology pieces where our clients always feel like their needs or their questions are being responded to very quickly, whether it's via phone calls or via text or via email. And as a matter of fact, some of our just really amazing clients have shared that specifically, that's one of the reasons that they love working with us on the reviews. It's shown up several times, and we really take pride in that, because I know that for me, one of my pet peeves is when people don't return phone calls. You know what that's like, right? Well, it just like, you know what, I don't do well when I'm left hanging without responsiveness. So I would never want to have that happen to our dear clients that we care so much about. Tip number 2, be prepared to provide the answers to the questions that your clients haven't even asked. Ooh, that's deep. Well, here's the thing. Your clients don't do real estate on a daily basis. As a matter of fact, on average, a family may go through 2 or 3 transactions in a whole lifetime in selling and buying. So this is all kind of Greek to them, you know, and not to mention the fact that real estate, the rules change all the time. We as real estate professionals, we have to keep up. That's why we have continuing education. We have all these different resources of trainings, educational stuff all the time, because rules keep changing and we have to be able to adapt and stay informed with what is going on. So we can't expect our clients to actually know. We can't assume that they would know what question to ask. At least that's how I think. I think in terms of like, you know, and this is just, you know, I've been doing this for 19 years, so I tend to think of what would be the easiest way to create an experience for them so that they don't have to wonder, you know, 3 in the middle of the night or 3 nights later, what is happening right now with the transaction? Or what is happening right now if they're selling a house? Like, what's happening with the listing? What's happening with the home buying process? So we want to be providing milestones as things come up, or what to expect and next steps. I thrive in that because just from years of experience, I feel like it creates a much more peaceful and a more fluid experience between our clients and us when they don't have to keep chasing after the answers. You know what that feels like when you have to keep saying, now what, and what is happening? Why haven't you called me? So I don't want that, any of that. So it's really important for us, for our team, to really be providing the answers before the situation even comes up. Either way, if you're enjoying the content and you're finding it valuable, you'll want to hit subscribe and the bell notification so you don't miss future videos. Tip number 3, equip your clients with more information as soon as you have them. So there are a lot of surprises. I laugh because, you know, sometimes it's just, you just gotta laugh about it, right? Sometimes, I don't think there's one smooth transaction where there are no surprises at all, okay? So they're usually surprises, and what you wanna do is equip your client with what may potentially happen. What I typically would tell our clients is that I will be that person, I will be that type of agent where we're coming around the corner and we could fall off a cliff. That's a possibility. Or I'll navigate you around that corner and we're gonna turn safely. Regardless, I will be the first one to tell you, we may fall off a cliff. In other words, if you're selling a house and for whatever reason, the buyer's loan doesn't come together for various gazillion reasons that are out there that are unexpected, those are the things that are beyond our control. They're not on our side to control. But if I start to feel like something is not feeling right, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, because I don't want you to be surprised by it. I want us all to be prepared. So just in case it happens, you're equipped to make the next decision. So I will always provide information to the client in a way that they feel empowered when it's time to make a decision. And if it doesn't, you know what, if the worst case scenario doesn't happen, it's okay, because your client feels like they are part of this process and you're not leaving them in the dark. And yeah, that's the other thing that I tell my client. You're never in the dark with us. We will always tell you what is going on in the process. If we had an open house, we will give you feedback. Typically on Mondays, so let's say we've done the open house over the weekend, we will give the client open house activity and feedback and update at some point on Monday. So they don't have to wonder, how did it go, you know? The other thing is, I think it's really important that your client feels like they've hired the best person, right? They've hired the best expert who's going to be their guide. And that's the other thing that I tell our clients, like, you know, it may be kind of a roller coaster. My job is to stay focused, stay the course. And my job is to kind of just weed through the emotions and the different things that may occur, the things that are happening that's not within our control on the other side. And my job is to guide you and to get you to land off the roller coaster safely. Those are the 3 best tips that I can offer you today. Feel free to just dialogue and email me if you have any other questions. Let me know if there's anything that we can do to provide more light to you in the experience of real estate. Whether you're an agent, maybe you're new in the industry, or whether you're a potential soon to be a seller or a buyer, or whether you're someone who have worked with us and you can attest to what I just shared with you today. Thanks for watching.